Hi, it's astrologer Jill Jardine, host of the podcast Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, available on audio for 6 years and now making its debut on video here. So please join me, like my channel. It's Jill Jardine at Jill Jardine 2186. And remember to subscribe, share with friends, follow me, give me a like, and you can book a reading with Jill Jardine, professional astrology with over 35 years experience reading charts. I've read thousands of charts. My website is jilljardineastrology.com. So welcome to this episode on Zodiac sign forecast for the month of May. That's right, tra-la, it's May, the lusty month of May. So let's see what May has in store for all my stellar friends out there. So you're going to want to listen up, and I will share a visual that you can look, which will give you the cliff notes of what each zodiac sign can expect for this month. So here we go. We've got all these signs covered. And I'm actually going to start with the birthday kids. Taurus, happy birthday. It's going to be a really good cycle for you as the month kicks off with that full moon in Scorpio, lighting up your solar houses of the first house of self and the seventh house of relationship. By the way, when I do these forecasts, I'm looking at the solar charts. And remember to check out not just where your sun lies, but also your moon sign and your rising sign if you know it. If you don't know it, you should get a reading with jilljardineastrology.com and find out where all your planets lie and the degrees. The degrees that planets lie at are very, very important, especially if there is a lunation, a new or full moon occurring on the degree in your chart. And the full moon of Scorpio, which occurred on May 1st, coinciding with Wesak and Beltane, other festivals, spiritual festivals. And I did a whole video on Wesak full moon, which basically has a lot to say all month long. So even though you may be seeing this after the 1st of May, it still has relevance all month. So check out my Wesak moon video as well as my Scorpio full moon video because, again, it has relevance all month long, at least until the new moon on May 16th, the next lunation. So as I was saying, if you know what degree a lunation is occurring, the May 1st Scorpio full moon was at 11 degrees Scorpio moon, 11 degrees Taurus sun. If you know where that axis falls in your chart, then you can know what you're riding for the 2 weeks till the new moon. And then again, at the Taurus new moon, check out where the late degree of Taurus 27 falls in your natal chart. So speaking of Taurus, it's your birthday season through the 20th. It's your month of luck and love, all the blessings. And again, relationships are a focus. And it's really important to take advantage of that new moon in Taurus on May 16th, because it's really your time to plant the seeds for the rest of the year. You can be setting intentions. You can be throwing a wide net of what you're trying to manifest in life for this year and beyond. And that Taurus new moon is really, really energized for you. So kick it up with love, abundance, and all the blessings of your chart ruler Venus. In Vedic astrology, we say that the planet Venus, known as Shukra, I am doing a Western astrology report, but we call Shukra the planet of riches and conjugal bliss. And that's your ruler, Taurus and Libra, ruled by Venus. So there is some relationship situations coming to a head for you, Taurus, in the first couple weeks of May, and then it's your time to shine at that new moon on the 16th. And then at the end of the month, at that Sag full moon, that's going to be kind of interesting because that's going to show up in your 8th house. Other people's money, Psychology, psychological issues, patterns, subconscious, take care of business, Taurus at month's end. And you're actually going to be about a month into your solar return. So it's always good to see things that month after your birthday because it sets the tone for the rest of the year, Taurus. So it's your birthday. You got a lot of info here. And your lucky days, Taurus, during May are the 15th and 16th of that new moon. And I will be sharing the lucky days for all signs during this video. Let's move on to Gemini. It's a time of karmic release, but you're having kind of a blast here as the Uranian energy has kicked in. Uranus is in the building and getting ready to conjunct your Gemini sun. Is going to be conjuncting Sun and Uranus together on the 22nd, which will be a wild time for everybody. But really, it's a couple days after the sun has gone into Gemini. So it's time for a planetary party. And you're going to really want to see where you want to throw your wide net this year, Gemini. So at the beginning of the month, it's still Taurus season until the 20th. So you're cleaning up things, especially around your health and work. And then you get to have a reset because the Taurus new moon is occurring in your 12th house, cleaning up karma and getting a reset. And you can really use it to clear out the muck of that subconscious and get ready to launch when the sun goes into your sign on the 20th. And as I said, that conjunction with Uranus. And then we're going to have the full moon, Sagittarius moon, Gemini sun on the 31st. This is huge for you. Again, it's a relationship moment of trying to figure out what you want to do with relationships going forward. I also predict for Gemini as well as Sagittarius that once in a blue moon will bring unexpected luck, fortune, situations that come out of the blue. That's why it's called once in a blue moon. So you're going to really, really want to use the month of May, the beginning, to clear and make the way, do that giveaway of things that no longer serve you, whether it's psychologically or physically, clear your clutter, clear your closet. And then it's your time to shine in the sun, Gemini, from the 20th of May on up through June as well. So you really want to launch yourself at this new personal cycle. And your lucky days will be the 17th and 18th of May. Cancer, the Taurus vibes in early May are helping you keep calm and collect. Keep calm and carry on, Cancer. Your soul is basking in the newfound creativity and comfort. The Taurus moon is your best friend, bringing healing in mid-months on the 16th. And you're coming into alignment with what your life purpose is. This new moon is really giving you a bump up with new friends and associations. And then at the full moon in Sagittarius, so once in the blue moon, Cancer is actually good for you because you're going to use that energy to not play small anymore. Really put yourself out there. And guess what? You can find your purpose and do it with joy. It's all about joy for you as jovial Jupiter continues to travel through your sign through May and June, Cancer. So make the most of the jovial, jubilant, giant Jupiter, bringing love, money, and other beneficial blessings, Cancer. So you have 2 months. You have May and June. Make the most of it because then it's going to be Leo's turn to get the cosmic Santa Claus coming to town starting in July 2026 for a year. And so Leo, you just have to be a little bit patient, even though it may be a little bit intense in early May as the Taurus planets are squaring your sun. However, it gets better, especially toward the end of the month when the sun goes into Gemini, throwing nice aspects to your sun from 60 degrees away. So it's about looking at world demands of others. They may be a little heavy in the beginning of May, but then you're coming into an alignment where you are setting the pace in your own terms. And so by month's end, especially at that blue moon on May 31st, things are moving really nicely. You're having a creative explosion. Romance gets fired up. It's going to be a party. And don't forget, you also have the love coming from Saturn and Neptune in fellow fire sign Aries. And Jupiter will be going into your sign right around your birthday in early July. So get ready. So for you, Leo, you could use May and June to sort of like clear the decks and really start sussing out what creative projects you want to be working on, because they can come into manifestation with the help of joyful, jubilant Jupiter in July. So Leo, your lucky days are May 21st and 22nd. Cancer, I may have missed your lucky days. They're the 19th and 20th. And Virgo, it's your time to receive that love from all those Taurus planets in early May. They are giving favorable aspects to fellow Earth sign Virgo, and also Jupiter is sending you some love from 60 degrees away. It's a harmony from Jupiter, so you're getting some of that love too. It's a time of expansion, and you might see it the most in your social life. And the Uranus in Gemini is throwing some heat to you, and maybe you have to pivot and do things a little different. So the new moon, however, in Taurus, that new moon is very auspicious for you. It's going to light up your ninth house of travel, study, adventures. There's new journeys to be had, so start planning them. And then there's stuff around home and family for you, Virgo, at the blue moon, Sagittarius full moon on the 31st of May. So make some changes and get ready to expand this summer. Your lucky days in May, Virgo, are the 23rd and the 24th of May. So we're halfway through the Zodiac. Let's move to the second part of my graphic here. Libra, you see it. Financial empowerment is key. You can read what is written there for you and take a picture, but I'm going to give you some more information. It's all about show me the money, honey. Libra is getting love from fellow Venusian ruled Taurus planets. Venus is in the house and helping her signs that she has rulership and domain over, Taurus and Libra, in May. And so the May full moon is a very interesting one for you, because the full moon in Scorpio occurs in your solar second house. So again, show me the money, honey. Let's rearrange income versus expenses. Think about cleaning out the debt, and think about a new financial strategy that will get you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Then you're looking at that in the beginning of the month as well. And then at the new moon, there's still a focus on restructuring money and getting very, very clear what you value and how to cultivate resources. And then at that blue moon, full moon in Sag on the 31st, you're rocking it. There's a harmony coming from both the moon and the sun in Gemini, throwing you a beautiful aspect. And again, Gemini season starts on the 20th of May, and Libra, you're going to feel that love from not only the sun in Gemini, but Uranus. Changes are afoot. So make the most of May, Libra, because you're going to have the Gemini stars shining down on you. And you get 3 lucky days, May 25th, 26th, and 27th. Now, Scorpio, you're rocking it at month start under your powerful full moon, May 1st. Remember, it goes for a few days after. It's the Wesak moon and it's Beltane. So it's all those lovely, Scorpionic holidays being celebrated. You're lit up with your intuition, and you are resigned to look at your money, relationships, and health It's all up for transformation, and you'll do it. So the full moon brings something to a head. You'll know what it is by the second week in May. So clean up anything that has shown up. And you also will look at your relationships starting at that Taurus new moon, because it's a new chapter. Taurus occurs in your solar seventh house. It's your polar opposite. So there's going to be a lot of energy. And I'm not talking just your primary relationship, your partner, or your significant other. I'm talking all relationships are up to reap the benefits of your own personal transformation. You may have outgrown relationships, and you may be magnetizing new ones to you that can help you, helpful relationships. And then at the end of the month, that full moon in Sagittarius, blue moon, full moon, occurs in your second house. So there's the money theme again, your second house of money in your solar chart. So it's all about reworking your financial futures, Scorpio, and you're good at that. And when things come to the surface, psychologically and otherwise, you'll be able to bring in the karmic cleanup crew for that as well. Your lucky days in May, Scorpio, are, you get 4 of them, May 1st and 2nd at your full moon. And then the moon comes back into your sign at the end of the month on May 28th and 29th. And then Sagittarius, guess what? It's a very, very good time for you at month's end when it's your once in a blue moon. So try something you never have. Do something once in a blue moon and be open to receive blessings from the universe that would only come once in a blue moon. So it's going to be kind of fun for you at the end of May, as it ends with a big Sagittarian smile. Your mind will get lit up. And you do have to prepare for month's end. So use the beginning of the month to, again, clear your closet psychologically and otherwise. Make space, make space, make space, because a major breakthrough could come and you are starting a new chapter. There could be some big, expansive energy coming in. And guess what? You get to have 4 lucky days too. May 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then, of course, the 30th and the 31st. So enjoy it. And, of course, Sagittarius, it's social time for you at the end of May. Get out there and make connections. Capricorn, the Taurus season is showering some good vibes down on you. Make the most of it. You're feeling secure again. You're getting your financial house in order. You're looking at stability, security, and you're looking at another long-term goal as one may come to fruition in May. And so then at the new moon, it's a romantic beginning for you. Your 5th house of luck, your 5th house of creativity is bringing a new beginning. So pay attention to what's showing up in the second half of May as far as potential creative leanings, and really think about anchoring. Use the Taurus energy in early month to anchor what you want for your future. The blue moon is going to be occurring in your 12th house of your solar house, which is the house of spirit, of karma, of soul. You could be having a huge spiritual awakening, which will come to fruition as we get into the second half of the year. So really anchor your new visions for the future. And your lucky days, Capricorn, are May 6th and 7th. Aquarius, you are liking the grounding of Taurus in early May because there's so much air and fire, and it's going to go back to air and fire, that you really need to anchor into the earth, be out in nature, because what you're going to bring forth is going to be very expansive, and it's going to be what you have been thinking about or what has been going on in your upper chakras, your third eye and your crown, receiving from spirit, channeling. You're bringing it down to earth. You're one of the first ones with fellow air sign Gemini feeling the Uranian ignitions from your planetary ruler, Uranus, traveling through fellow air sign Gemini. So just see what's coming through. Take some time to integrate and process it all. Get out in nature. As I said, breathe in, hug a tree, ground it into the earth. Your It's the Aquarian age, and you're bringing the new vibrations and frequencies into the planet. Your body is the barometer. You may be feeling all kinds of interesting, crazy feelings in your body. And everybody should look at the video I made on the energetic shifts happening as a result of Uranus and Gemini. And this was very, very early on. I made this. We'll continue to make more episodes about how the Uranian frequencies are affecting people, shaking people up for better or for worse. So Aquarius, you're in a time of career destiny. You're getting kind of clear what you want to bring forth into the future, what you don't want to perpetuate anymore, what you want to release. How can you be of service? It is your time on the planet. So harness those big visions and step into your leadership, but on your own terms. And again, once in the blue moon, you're going to love that at the end of the month on May 31st, do something different and really see what kind of intuition, what kind of energies and frequencies are running through you at that rare cosmic event. Aquarius, your lucky days are the 11th and 12th of May. And Aries, here we go. The new moon on May 16th in Taurus is in your solar second house of resources. Show me the money, honey. What can you do? You now are a month out from your birthday. You got Saturn and Neptune going through your sign. It's time to pivot, to change. You've got to look at fresh starts for income, especially at that new moon in Taurus. You have to look at your self-worth. What are you worth? How can you monetize things? There can be opportunity for new revenue streams. So it's all up for restructuring. And then at the blue moon on the 31st, that's your ninth house of travel, traveling journeys, wide and near and far, wide and small, getting in the plane, journeys in the mind, body, and spirit. It's all being activated. So you could have a spiritual awakening, which is getting accelerated. You're shedding old control patterns and stepping into your empowered self-worth, Sagittarius. So it goes without Aries, you're stepping into it's the ninth house that's being activated, which is traditionally the Sagittarian house, the ninth house. So you're going to be traveling, all kinds of new things coming, and you're going to have to feel everything out. Don't be rash. The Taurus energy is helping you to pace yourself in early May, but then it gets wild, Aries, at the end of the month, getting some love from a friend 60 degrees away, feeding the Aries fire with Uranus and the sun in Gemini. Your lucky days in May, Aries, are the 13th and 14th. So I want to let every sign know that basically we're all going through a three-part initiation in May due to the three lunations. The full moon on May 1st in Scorpio, which is all about purging, karmic endings, getting in alignment with your truth. And Scorpio rules the subconscious eighth house, generally in astrology. So it's all about rebooting financial systems and also looking at your own psychology and where you might be a self-saboteur. So that's early May. Then by mid-May, May 16th, the new moon, we're all looking at stability, security, how is our self-worth being expressed, and how are we dealing with material reality? Get really, really clear in mid-May. And then at the end of the month, under the Sagittarian blue moon, everybody's getting ready to take a leap forward into that unknown future and to embrace destiny and expansion. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Jill Jardine. As I said, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Jill Jardine. At Jill Jardine. I can't remember what it is, but you can find it on YouTube, and also subscribe and listen to my podcast, available on Apple, Spotify, all major platforms in podcasting, and the Believe Network, BLEAV. Please share, please hit me up for a reading. I'm at JillJardineAstrology.com. I can share my years of wisdom and have you understand what's happening with you on the planet now in your life and going forward. So much to share, and happy May.